Okay, these are red. Time to fucking grill them. I think I know who killed Danny. Fuck. Nah, this is way too straightforward, and even if he didn't, he would never. I think this is probably the best way to get information. Okay, you can't see my cursor. Why the fuck was I pointing at it as if you could see my fucking cursor? The bottom choice. I don't think the bottom choice is going to be any helpful because he's not, even if he did it, he would never just go that honest. So I think the current one I've highlighted is probably the best way to get information here. It wasn't you, was it? Of course not. There's no way I'd kill him. So who was it? Come on, man. Talk, Louie. If you didn't kill Danny, who did? It was Jay. Jay? Yeah, that's what Danny called him, alright. Jay. Alright, who stole the money? I bet I know who stole the money Danny was carrying. Yet again, given that same choice. Should I be safe stating? Is there like wrong answers that would that would just set? I mean, yeah, I just proved it earlier. There's gonna be wrong answers that just straight up send me to I think I'm gonna do one save state. And it wasn't you, so who took it? Man, it was the guy who killed him. Alright, why'd you leave the city? Let me guess. You stole the... Well, he did not steal the cash, because Danny got killed. Was it because Danny got killed? Had to get out of the city because your buddy got cut down. That's why you left. Why you fled a crime scene. Don't tell me that had nothing to do with your little cross-country trip. Had everything to do with it. We had a plan, you know? A good plan. If Danny's job went okay, we were gonna blow out of there. Drop everything and run? Yeah, at least that was the plan. Why? I'll tell you, but you won't get it. Danny and me were a couple of poor suckers from the street. No family, no nothing. Just two punks with no future. Problem is, neither of us had the nerve to make it as big-time crooks. So, we were gonna go someplace else, you know? Become new people with new lives. Yeah, what a couple of losers, right? What happened? We needed some serious bread to get out of the city. Danny was gonna get the money by doing one last big job. I tried to stop him, man, told him it was too risky. But he wouldn't listen. He always was an idiot. Big job. That was probably the art theft. I'll talk about that one next. What was the big job? At first, it was just lifting this painting, yeah? But things started getting out of control fast. Started talking about taking all kinds of art stuff they had stashed. He wanted to steal Niall's entire collection. Not smart. You telling me, man? But look, Danny didn't come up with this on his own. He was just sucked into Jay's plan. Jay's plan. So we got more information on Jay, but we need to figure out who he is now. Who's Jay? Some cat with what works for Niall. He and Danny used to run together. Ever meet him? No. Just heard about him from Danny. Said Jay was some kind of insurance fraud pro. You get an art collector to insure something for a ton of cash, yeah? Then Niall would steal the piece, and the insurance money would roll in. When it was over, Niall sold the art back to the Mark for big money. Danny was bagging the money from one of those sales. Was Danny working with Jay when he got whacked? That's what he told me. Of course, he told me a lot of things. Why was he killed? Why was Danny killed? He got suckered. Suckered? Yeah. Danny was gonna lift this angel painting from Niall's hideout, you know? But all he did was get himself killed. Well, that ain't exactly right. It wasn't his idea to boost the painting, it was Jay's. Tell me about this painting. What was this angel painting? No clue, man. That's just what Danny called it. Some big painting he found in Niall's warehouse. He was crazy about the stupid thing. Said it was worth a fortune. Said if we could score it, we'd be set for life. Cars, clothes, babes, everything. Ever see this painting? Nah, just heard Danny run his mouth about it. What? You don't get it, do you? You don't understand a damn thing. Not about Danny and not about Niall. You're a total washout, man. You saying you do? Yeah, man. More than you, at least. So, enlighten me, Einstein. Tell me how smart you are. Night Danny died. I was tripping out because he never showed up at the restaurant, right? So I head over to check out Niall's warehouse. As soon as I walk up to the door, bang! Somebody inside fires a gun. I duck down, scoot over to the door, and take a peek inside. Know what I see, man? Dude in a long coat with a piece in his hand. Then I look past him. There's somebody else in the back of the warehouse, laying on the ground. It's Danny. Guy shot him dead. That was 3 years ago, December 24th, 1976. I'll never forget it. The guy who shot Danny. It was Jay. Danny was just lying there, bleeding and crying and dying. But I had nothing, man. No gun, nothing. Just had to wait for Jay to split. By the time I got to Danny, too late, man. Guy could barely talk, but he managed to tell me one thing. Said he'd been tricked. Said Jay was a cop. Then he actually apologized to me. Said he was sorry he couldn't get us the money. Damn it, Danny. Louis. Officer Hyde, what you told me earlier in the lobby. You know about working the Niall case? The part about the guy working undercover is what done it. I figured it out, man. What? Look at this picture. Yeah, that's right. This guy in the middle is my buddy, Danny. The guy on the right? It's Bradley. No, it's Jay. You dig? You get it now? It was your friend, man. Your partner. That's who killed Danny. The cops used him, man. Just a tool in their little investigation. They used him, and then they killed him when they didn't need him anymore. Nobody cared, right? Just some dead street punk. What's that worth to the cops? Nothing, man. Less than nothing. Your partner getting shot on the docks? That was justice, man. He screwed up his case and got popped by Niall. Got what he deserved. That's the reason you got canned, ain't it? Your partner blew it, and the Niall investigation went out the window. No. No? What do you mean, no? I mean, you're wrong. About Bradley. Niall didn't shoot him. But I did. What? Bradley was a busy boy. He double-crossed a lot of people, including the police. When I heard, I went after him. This is Hyde. Bad news, Hyde, is Bradley. He's on the take. What the hell? Bradley took a dive in the Hudson. Body never turned up. I took the heat for the shooting and quit the force. But, whoa, man. That's heavy. It's a crazy story, man. dirtbag. He screwed everybody, didn't he? Even you. You must really hate him. Wait, you don't think he's dead, do ya? I get it, Officer Hyde. Yeah, I get it now. That's why you're some loser salesman. You're looking for Bradley. Wow, what a trip. Listen, Officer Hyde, why don't we team up? Team up? If your story's on the level, Niall's watching me and they want me dead. And I've never even smelled their damn money. Your partner framed me good, man. It's all his fault. So if Bradley's still alive and kicking, I say we grab him and hand him over to Niall. You serious? Yeah, man. Now that we're on the same team, I'll do whatever, you know? Just give the word. Let me think on that, Louie. I'll talk to you later. Bradley murdered his Niall connection and made off with the money. Why the hell would he do that? Do it. Could it be this angel painting? Did he betray us for the piece of canvas? Bradley. Okay, hold on, Hyde. Take it easy. I gotta get my ducks in a row here. Someone dropped off my package and I checked out the order sheet. While searching for the things listed there, I ran into Rosa. She was cleaning, but I learned some news about Louie. Louie's fallen hard for a dame named Mila. Yeah, that's her. Rosa said Louie's gone gaga for Mila. When I cornered Louie in the linen room, he told me something interesting. Said there's been a weird story about the hotel floating around for years. Seems people are talking about a ghost appearing here. The story got its start about 10 years ago. That's right. A young girl was murdered here 10 years ago. The case was never solved. Louis told me that lost and found items were kept in the main office. I waited for Dunning to leave, then went in and tossed the place. The thing I found in the cabinet was a small red box. That's right. After I figured out how to unlock the cabinet, I found the little red box I've been looking for. When I came out of Dunning's office, I ran into Louis. He wanted to know if I'd been talking to Rosa or Dunning about him. He was worried I'd told him about his criminal record, but I hadn't. But when I talked to Ed later on, I learned something new about Louis. That new thing was... I was talking to Dunning that he would get fired. No, that ain't it. Yeah, that ain't it. Came out of Dunning's office, I ran into Louis. He wanted to talk to Rosa or Dunning about him. He was worried. Oh, it's talk to Ed. For some reason, I thought he meant, talk to Dunning. Nah. If I had actually read right, then I would have easily chosen that. But I didn't read it right. That's right. That's what Ed told me. Louis' pal got murdered, and all the money he was carrying disappeared. I decided to track Louis down and get the dirt on why he left Manhattan. I found him in his room and made him spill his guts. I needed to know why he decided to leave the streets behind. Louis finally cracked and told me what it was. What was it? Seems there was an undercover cop involved in his friend's murder. The name of Louis' pal was Danny. That's right, Louis' buddy was named Danny. Louis told me all about how his pal got double-crossed by an undercover cop. Cop was investigating Niall. Cop was Bradley. Meeting Louis helped me learn some things I didn't know before. That information brought me a step closer to Bradley's trail. But why did Bradley turn his back on the Force? Why did he betray me? Even after all this time, I still don't have a clue. Listen, Bradley, I don't know where you're at or what you're doing. But I think the answer is somewhere in this hotel. A man stayed here 6 months ago, a man with my name. I know you're connected in some way, Bradley. Tonight, Hotel Dusk's gonna show me how. Alright, back in. Fucking phone, I'm about to go to the restaurant and get some food. It's the phone. Yeah. What you got for me? Who's calling? Phone's ringing. Yeah, I can hear that. Kyle? Rachel? What now? Hey, sweetie. Who's Bradley? What? After you got off the phone with Ed, I heard him talking to himself. Well, muttering is more like it. He said something about giving up on a search for Bradley. Come on, Kyle. Who's Bradley? Just forget it. Bradley? Forget it, Rachel. It's got nothing to do with you. Well, aren't you just full of Christmas cheer? Come on, Ansem. Tell me, please. Look, it's a long story, and I hate long stories. Pain in my ass. Okay, I get it. Hey, is Ed there? Put him on, will you? Sorry, sweetie, but he just stepped out. Figures. Have him page me when he gets back. Will do. Take care. Maybe he's right. Maybe my search for Bradley is a fool's errand. Of course, I don't know what I'd do if I gave it up. Other than quit this miserable job. Yeah. You would lose, like, a major purpose in your life. What the fuck would you do afterwards? What other goals do you have? Screw it, I'm hungry. Guess I'll head down to that 5-star restaurant and see what they've got. Hell yeah! I'm down. Let's fucking go! Fucking fool! Yo, what up? Look who's here. There they are. Wonder what they're talking about. Melissa. Look at me when I'm speaking to you, young lady. Why would you do that while we're eating? But nothing. Dad. Don't dad me, I've had it up to here with your back talk. For once, could you just do as you're told and be quiet? I'm so tired of this and I don't want to hear any more excuses. Go back to the room, I'll be up in a few minutes. Dad, I hate you. Hey. Why so angry, kid? Why so ticked off? Leave me alone. You won't understand. Melissa turns and runs up the stairs. Melissa? Hey. Yes? Looks like a rough job, raising kids, I mean. Yeah. Sometimes it is. Sorry you had to see that. Yeah, what was that? Hold it. Do I want to encourage the behavior of yelling at your child? Fuck you. Yeah, if I were you, I'd be sorry as hell too. Pardon me? You think yelling's the only way to get a kid to listen to you? Keep it up. She'll ignore you and you'll end up with a sore throat. Somehow, I didn't expect to get parenting advice from a stranger. If you don't mind me asking, do you have children? You're a funny guy. Well, are you married? Why would I want to do that? Oh, Kyle, I see. What's your name? That's right, we haven't. This is a bit after the fact, but let me introduce myself. I'm Kevin Woodward. I'm a surgeon at Robbins Memorial Hospital. Yo, shut Shut the fuck up. Is this and Trace's memory in the same fucking universe? They wouldn't fucking use that name for no goddamn reason. Hell no, they wouldn't. There's no fucking coincidence. Kevin Woodward, huh? Nice name, buddy. Kyle Hyde. I'm a salesman for Red Crown. Kyle Hyde. Yeah. Kyle Hyde. Interesting. Yeah, what the fuck of it? Now what? What is it? You gotta... I love how every single time, Kyle can be like, "This fucking nice name, am I right?" Got a problem? No, it's nothing. I just thought I'd heard your name before. That's all. Have we perhaps met before? Nope. First time. Of course it is. Of course. I'm sure my memory's just playing tricks on me. Please forgive me. By the way, Mr. Hyde, it seems you've spoken with my daughter Melissa on previous occasions. Would you mind telling me what sort of conversations you had? Nothing special. We just chatted, nothing specific. I see. You know somebody with my name? No, I think one of my patients may have had a similar name, but I'm sure my memory is just playing tricks on me. Yeah, that must be it. After all, we just met for the first time, yes? I'm sorry for rambling. If you'll excuse me. Kevin leaves. Time to get some fucking oh, I guess not. Wait a minute. What did Kevin say? Seems you've spoken with my daughter Melissa on previous occasions. Would you mind telling me what sort of conversations you had? What was Kevin so worried about? Let's get some fucking food. I should probably go back and talk to Melissa. Yo, what up, Louie? Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Moonlight Grill. I like the sir. It's a nice touch. Come on, brother, don't hassle me. I'm just doing my job. You the host for this restaurant, too? I told ya, Dunning's a total slave driver. Sun goes down and I gotta run this place in the bar, too. Anyway, we got a table ready. Tonight's special is a big steak with some kind of weird garlic butter. I could go for a steak. Grub any good here? Better than you think. Rose is an old windbag, but she knows which end of the spoon to use. Alright, I'll take the steak. Some spuds and eggs, too. Hashed brown potatoes, egg sunny side up. Damn, sounds good, man. I'm hungry. Oh, wait, I gotta ask before I forget again. Anything wrong with your room? Wrong? You know, lights don't work, or the water's messed up, or rats, or whatever. No, everything's aces. Cool, good to hear. Some of the rooms on the second floor are messed up, you know? Dunning ain't let anyone stay in them for 6 months now. Hey. 6 months? You've had rooms out of commission for the past 6 months? Yeah, they're all messed up, total holes, of course. Dunning won't fix them. Says it's a waste of dough. Guys like Scrooge, only fatter and meaner. I mean, I guess it really depends on how busy you are. If you never fill them up to begin with, then why the fuck would you need those rooms? But at the same time, if people are showing up and you don't have any vacancies because your rooms are out of commission, then you should probably fix them. Which rooms? Let's see, 217, 220, and 218. 3 rooms that aren't being used, huh? Better write that down in the old notebook. Can't remember crap. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean 217? Yeah, let me just write it down for my own self. I can probably just erase all that shit. I don't want to press the button in the bottom left, the one next to the eraser, because I don't know if it'll erase the other pages as well. And that makes me worried that it'll erase my cum. You know, and my other important notes, but that one worries me the most. So it's 217, fuck. 218 and 220 out of commission. Or out of character. Or an OSW host. Whatever one you like. What are you writing? Fuck you care. So where's the bar? Straight down the hall, my man. Look for the 7-star sign. Bar opens at 9. Wanna grab a drink with me later? Depends. Got any decent bourbon? Yeah, booze is one thing Dunning won't skimp on. That bar, my man, is well stocked. Got a whole bunch of Kentucky gentlemen to introduce you to. Sounds good. Hell yeah, it does. I ain't had a decent drinking buddy in forever, man. So, room 217's on the fritz. Yeah, ain't been touched in 6 months or so. Really? 6 months, huh? Seems like a long time to let a room sit there. Wasn't that the room that the other Kyle Hyde person using Kyle Hyde was stayed in, wasn't it? I think that's why it was such an important thing to take note of, I guess. Could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm assuming. What's going down? I know that room. That's where the guy with my name stayed. No way, man. How'd you find that out? I looked at the guest register. You did? How? Broke into Dunning's office. Aw, man, you gotta be pulling my chain. You broke into the office? I didn't really break in. Shit was already... It wasn't breaking and entering, it was just entering. The shit was already open. Why'd you go and do a thing like that? I think the guy with my name was Bradley. Get out of here. It's a hunch, but I think I'm right. Look, man, even if you're right, you can't just go running around the hotel like your ass is on fire. Chasing clues is one thing, but this is crazy. You ain't a cop no more. You can't be picking locks and breaking doors and all that. If Dunning finds out, he's gonna totally trip out. Come on, man. You need to know anything about what's happening. You need to know anything about what's happening here? Just ask me. You hear me, brother? I hear ya. Alright, I got something for you. Give me to room 217. Huh? I want to poke around in there. Poke around? That's special cop lingo? Yeah, alright, man. I'll see what I can do. Dunning keeps all the room keys locked up, so I gotta wait for the right time. But don't worry, there's one thing I know. It's boosting stuff from old people. Do it. Restaurants in the back or around the corner. One of the center tables is open. Go ahead and sit there. Right. Yo, thanks, Louie. So we got a kitchen. Then I can just walk in. Kitchen's too busy for chit-chat. What are you thinking? You have to leave. Come on, get out. Alright. Guess I'm not welcome in the kitchen. Bar's closed, but I can at least try. Door to the bar. Yeah, shit's locked. So there's that person. Oh, it's the one woman. Okay, I guess I'll chat you up. You're in the fucking way. What's the princess want now? Hey. What is it? What's wrong? Ah, Mr. Hyde, you scared me. What are you daydreaming about? Never heard me coming, did you? Sorry. Something awful happened, and now I'm depressed. Yeah, what is it? You seem upset? No shit, she just said she was. What's wrong? Tell me, Mr. Hyde. Have you ever been hated by someone? Once or twice. Why? I can't believe what she said to me. She said she hated me. She told me to go away. Can you imagine? Who the fuck? Someone tell you they didn't like you. Yes, and I've never had that happen to me before. It was such a shock. Get the fuck over it. It's that awful child's fault. I doubt I'll ever recover. Fuck you. Probably Melissa. She's probably having a bad time. What are you talking about? Just what I said. It's all that girl's fault. Did you see a young girl on your way here? You mean Melissa? Young girl? You mean Melissa? Is that her name? Melissa? Yeah. What did this young girl do to you? I merely spoke to her. That's all I did. You must believe me. And do you know what she did? She threw her rag doll at me and ran off. Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Children may be little shits, but I don't believe that little shit would throw shit at you unprovoked. Yeah, so why'd she throw a doll at you? I'm sure I have no idea. Probably raised by wolves or hippies or the like. But I swear to you, I did nothing to provoke the little hellion. She had an adorable handmade doll, and I just asked her who made it. That's it? Yes, that's it. I didn't say anything that could be construed as rude or mean. That's why I was so surprised. Never had a child treat me like that before. Never, huh? I bet you hate kids. You even like kids? What? What do you mean by that? Kids. Do you like them? Well, yes, of course. As long as they are well-mannered. Figures. Figures? What figures? Figures the kids saw right through you. And what does that mean? She smelled your act from a mile away. I still see no reason for her to throw her doll at me. What a horrid child. Mr. Hyde, I find you to be an ill-tempered brute. I find you to be a bitch. Iris finishes yapping and storms off. Maybe now I can finally get some grub. Yo, fuck you. In the fucking way of my goddamn steak dinner. Huh? What's that? It's a fucking doll. That's what. I'm gonna go look around elsewhere because I might be able to find star thing. What is that, like booze? Mine now. Bottle of wine. Ah, shit, I can't take it. Oh, what the fuck is this? Slow down. Sit down at the table in the middle of the restaurant. God damn it, I didn't even get that fucking chance to look at the doll. Guys like me get used to eating at odd times, but I haven't had dinner this early in a long while. Sorry to keep you waiting. Busy, you know. Anyway, here's your ribeye steak, Mr. Hyde. And you also ordered hash browns and eggs sunny side up, right? This steak was seared with salt, pepper, and my own homemade garlic butter. It smells delicious, doesn't it? It sure does. Yeah. Enjoy. Rosa places my dinner on the table and walks away. There's a huge plate on the table filled with chow. It all looks delicious. It smells good. Damn, he fucking gobbled it up. That was fantastic. Are you finished? Huh? I'll take your plate now if that's alright. Is it? I'm sure it is. Well, look at that. You joined the Clean Plate Club. Not a crumb left. Thanks, Rosa. That was delicious. Oh, look at him fucking smile. Ah, it's adorable. Well, isn't that nice to hear? Well, it does my heart good to see a man eat. Oh, and this dessert is from Mr. Smith. It's his way of apologizing for the mix-up with your package. What is that? It's another house specialty. Tea chiffon. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Something cake. Sounds great. Take your time. No need to rush. Enjoy your food. Rosa leaves the cake on the table and walks away. It's quite the cake. Dude, my man was hungry. Mr. Hyde? Huh, it's Summer. Bet he wanted a bite of my cake. I'm sorry to interrupt your meal, but may I have a moment of your time? Sure, why not? Too full to run away? Yes, quite. Actually, it's about the package mix-up we had earlier. I was curious as to whether or not there was something else inside the box. Something other than the notebook, that is. Something else? Yes, something that you may have overlooked. Something small? It's possible it fell into the box during transport. It was supposed to have been placed within the pages of the notebook. Mr. Hyde, would you mind searching that box for me one last time? Something small? Like what? Bookmark. Okay, so at least I know what I'm looking for. So what was written in that notebook? I saw the title on the front, Secret Word, wasn't it? Is it a book or a manuscript or something like that? Mr. Hyde, did you see fit to read the contents of my notebook? I just looked at the cover. Not much of a reader, I just looked at the cover. I see. That is for the best. What's this guy so worried about? What kind of bookmark? It's quite small, and it has a picture of an angel on it. Sounds lovely. Yes, it is quite lovely. It is a blue bookmark with a ribbon. Please do remember to look for it, Mr. Hyde. My bookmark is in your hands, my good man. Excuse me. Sure. Summer leaves. Can't forget that bookmark. Grief from the talking blimps, one thing I don't need. I'll just drop a line in my notebook, so I don't forget. Are you finished? There's someone yelling behind me. Huh? How was the cake? Was it good? I sure hope so. It's fantastic, Rosa. Best meal I've had in ages. That's so nice to hear. Many thanks. By the way, man who was just here is the guest in room 211, right, Mr. Summer? Yeah. Seems so familiar. I think he's a writer. Some kind of writer. What? A writer? Yeah, pretty famous too, at least in his own mind. Hold it. Martin Summer. Martin Summer. Oh, I'm such a fool. How could I have not realized? It's so obvious. What are you talking about? I saw his name on the register and recognized it, of course, but never thought it was the Martin Summer. Hey. Just shut the fuck up and clean. What do you mean, the Martin Summer? It really is him. Now I'm sure of it. Martin Summer is staying here. The Martin Summer. Oh, this is exciting. Gosh, I guess we got a fan. Literally just saying that. Right as you say it. Still can't believe I didn't recognize him. I just assumed it was a guest with the same name. I tell you, I'm a world-class fool. Such a fool. So, you're a Summer fan, huh? Oh, I'm not crazy or anything, but yes, I enjoy his books. So, what kind of writer is Summer anyway? Well, his first book came out about 10 years ago when won some major awards. Publishers were very excited. They called him the Maestro of Mysteries. You must have heard of his first book. It was called The Secret Word. Oh yeah. The Secret Word? Secret Word, huh? Yes, that's right, and that was the title of his debut novel. The Secret Word? I know I've heard that name before. Yeah, it was on the fucking cover of his book. In the package. Wait, that's what was written on the cover of Summer's notebook. I'm glad that we weren't just gonna stop there and he actually fucking realized it. It's a very thrilling story. That's it. What? I must get his autograph. Not before you fucking answer my questions, goddammit. There was a guest a while back who had the same name as me, right? Same name as you? About 6 months ago. 6 months ago. No, not that I remember. Nope, nothing. I can't recall another guest by the name of Kyle Hyde. Really? So, what's this secret word about? It's about a man who commits the perfect crime. He does so to get revenge on a friend who betrayed him. Critics called it a gritty descent into the darkness of the human soul. It's really quite shocking. Oh, listen to me, Rose of the Book Reviewer. Revenge on a friend, hell of an idea. What am I thinking? I don't have time to stand here gabbing with you. I've gotta go. Busy. Rosa finishes talking and scurries away.